After class registration is all worked out for the fall, then comes the infamous room draw, a night of tension in the dining commons, waiting in line with your number, hoping your first pick is still open. Well, the Computer Science Club is pitching an idea that might completely change room draw. Josh Harrison and Andy Simmons are developing and coding a room draw portal, meaning soon you might be picking a room online. Currently, room draw order is based on class rank and credit hours, but with the digital system, other distinctions like GPA could be involved in determining when you can register. The process would cover a week or two instead of one night in hopes that it would not overload the system, and the portal page would have a floor plan of all the rooms.
You will be able to pick your room from your computer, kind of like class registration. You know, you'll be given a time that you're allowed to start picking a room, and then you can go onto the website and pick your room that way.
The hope is to have the online room draw up and running for next semester's choices, but it may end up being next year.
The development team says this is all designed to streamline the process and to reduce as much stress as possible.
Now with me is Cassie Wickert from the Huntingtonian Newsroom. Cassie has been researching this possible digital shift and has more to share. Hi Cassie, thanks for joining us.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
After researching and interviewing people about this senior project, what have you learned about the project itself?
Yeah, if this room draw system is implemented, the new system, then the room draw selection process would go from being in the DC on paper and pencil to completely online. It'd be sort of like class registration, where we each have a designated time to go in and select our room, and if that one's not available, we get our next option, and so we'd know right away whether or not we got the room we wanted. And yeah, it's a senior project of Josh Harrison and Andy Simmons, and I just think it's really cool that they're using a senior project that can advance the university and move the university forward, and make it an online process.
What sort of impact do you think that it will make when the students find out about this project, when they read the article in the paper? What do you think that their opinion will be?
I think the students are going to be really excited. We do so many other things online that I think it's time that we have this process online as well. So I think the students are going to be really excited about it, and just knowing that they're not going to have to go through that process again of going through DC and spending a long time in there and going through that. I think it'll be a good response. I think initially, if it's implemented, that there might be a lot of questions about how exactly it works, and just some general confusion that goes along with any change of that sort. But I think overall it'll be a positive response from the students.
As you're going through this current process yourself, how do you think that the project will work? Do you think it will be a good experience, or how do you think the students will react to the change and how that change will be overall?
I think it's really exciting. I just remember having to be in the DC for such a long time, and it just being really stressful and time consuming, and there's a lot of anticipation that came with it, and it can be confusing about who goes when and the priorities of people of when they get to choose and stuff. So I think this project, if it's implemented, that it could just pretty much eliminate all those factors of the stress and the time consumption and the general confusion if it's communicated effectively. I think it could be just a really great thing, and I'm personally really excited about it if it comes to light.
All right, thanks for being with us today, Cassie.
Yeah, thanks so much.